Hello, great people. Welcome back to my channel. Let's get money. Good to be back with you guys. I wanted to come back and do another video. It's been a while since I've been with you guys. I've been extremely busy. And I wanted to come back today just to kind of talk to you about all things Turo at this moment. So basically, I was posed a question and someone asked me to talk about my expenses. So I wanted to come on and talk to you a bit about what I pay and what goes out every month when it comes to my vehicles and what kind of money do I have coming in. Now, at this time on the platform, I have two cars. I originally had three cars. One of the cars I've taken off of the platform because I'm getting ready to replace it with another car. So this time I'm running two cars on the platform. Typically, my earnings per month on the platform right now with those two cars run me around about, I think I'm running around about right at $15 to $1,800 a month with those two cars. And of course, there is no expenses on fuel because all of the most of the time when the cars return, it's always returned full. So there is no true gas expense unless you're just doing a lot of extra driving with the car once you get it back, which you shouldn't be because you don't want to, to cause yourself to have to kick out any more money than you're already kicking out. So you really shouldn't be, driving the cars once they get back outside of just going to get them clean, wash them, and just getting them ready for the next trip. So that happens with me. Usually, so I don't have a gas expense. I don't really have I guess my biggest expense would probably be my insurance and my car payment. Now, the thing about, like I said before in previous videos, when you go and purchase your car, you want to make sure that you're purchasing the car with the lowest possible monthly payments, because what's going to happen is, of course, common sense says if you got a really high monthly payment and you're making $1,800 a month and your car payment is extremely high, then you're really going to see no profit. So I would suggest before you go out and purchase a car or to lease, to finance, that you make sure your credit is in good standing to where you can get really low APRs, that you can get low payments. Because if you don't do that, then you're gonna have to look at trying to refinance the car later, this, that, and the third. And I'm gonna throw this little bonus in there for you. One thing I didn't know when I first started renting cars on Turo, I didn't know this at first, but one thing I found out later, and which I would probably do from here on out, is I probably wouldn't finance a car right off anymore. I would try to find me lease vehicles. There are some companies that will allow you to lease vehicles, and you're able to put them on a platform that they may charge you an extra $1,300 in your overall payment or whatever. I don't know the exact number. I'm just throwing a number out there, so don't quote me on that. But they may charge you a little extra, but it's almost better to do the lease on the platform, because that way you have a sure out on your cars. If you keep the cars for a certain amount of time, that you can trade them in. You can always get newer cars. Usually it's like 3 years, and you have to look at the mileage aspect of the whole thing. But that's something you have to work out. Now, I know companies are starting to do that. You have to be really selective about who you go to, because some companies are still not knowledgeable of all of these rideshare apps and rental platforms and all that. But some people are, and they're looking to take advantage of it by getting more money for themselves. So they'll lease you a vehicle and put things in the contract where you're able to do that, and you're able to do the lease thing. So that's what I would do moving forward. If you're gonna finance a car, it's okay. It's nothing wrong with doing that. If you're gonna buy a cash car, it's okay. Cash cars, you just want to make sure those cars are in great condition, because people are going to be driving those cars longer distance, and then you got families and people, you don't want cars breaking down and things like that. But what I say is, with my two cars right now, my cars, like I said, between $1,800. I have seen even upper of in the $2,000 area when it comes to my cars, depending upon how busy it is. My biggest expense really is my payments, which is not really a lot, but my payments and the insurance, which I was able to get a great insurance on my cars, because the thing of it is, when my car is off the platform, I still have to have my own personal insurance, right? When the car is on the platform, of course, I'm covered by the insurance that Turo gives me, which is Travelers, but off the platform, I still have to have my own insurance. So my insurance payments and my car payments, and then I always take 10% of everything that I make and put back, for maintenance, oil changes, tire rotations, if anything happens to the car and I need to get it fixed, those things, you want to take that out of your expenses. So I usually take 10% of what I earn monthly and put that back. And I would suggest you do the same. Don't just take all your money and burn through it. Of course, you're really running a business. This is not, just something you're doing, as a hobby. You want to look at this as a real business. So you're taking 10% of what you're earning and putting it back for your oil changes, your maintenance, your tire rotations, your car washes, and all those things are actually write-offs at the end of the year. You do know that you're writing those things off at the end of the year. So right now I don't have a lot of real heavy expenses because my cars are fairly new. They don't give me a lot of problems. But now it gives me the opportunity now just to put money back and save money. But your monthly earnings are also going to be based upon how much you have your car set at. And setting your cars at a certain price, it depends on the market you in, because sometimes, depending upon the market, you want to look at other cars that are like what you have and see what other people are charging for their cars, and then you kind of gauge how you're gonna, what price you're gonna put for your rental based upon that. So I didn't want to stay with you guys long. I just wanted to throw that information out there really quick. If you have any more questions, definitely inbox me or send me a message below. I try to answer everybody that responds to my videos because I really appreciate you guys, and I want to help you as much as I can to help you be successful. Any more questions, make sure you respond below, and I'll definitely get back with you. And I hope this video helped you in some way. You guys take care, have much success, and I'll be talking with you soon here on my channel. Let's Get Money.